I'm only dropping in for a few minutes. It is Monday, November 8th, and hope you guys are great out there. Hope you had a great weekend, and thank you guys for all of you that were able to come in this weekend, and welcome new subscribers. I appreciate you guys for all of the support. I'm think if I can come back in later today, it will be something to the effect, something on the immigration and some of the what I'm thinking is the what I'm thinking is, like poking the bear. This Mamdani uh, character out of New York is basically, challenging everyone, I guess. Like, he's kind of doing like a call to action to stand up to ICE. That, I guess he's saying that, if everybody stands together, that, everybody can stand up to ICE and that they don't have to comply. Well, that also speaks to, good morning, Realize. Thank you so much for coming in. That also speaks to the piece on that I presented earlier last week about the food stamps, about allegedly the Trump administration is going to withhold support for food stamps for immigration, for immigrants. Okay, we've talked about that, kind of a roundabout way, but I think this is another situation in which that cultural motif is not going away. These food stamps, withholding things, and just really just dividing, just the constant division, that's not going to go away. Okay. Thank you so much, Realize, for coming in, and thank you guys for supporting and coming in and loving on the like button. I can see that when you have somebody that's out front, that's telling people, oh, well, you cannot comply and blah, 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 blah. We can all do this. Well, who's actually at more risk? The actual immigrant or the person that's pushing the resistance? But yeah, so to me, and that's all of this is, the rhetoric is dangerous in itself, because Mamdani himself is not going to, he's not going to face any immediate consequences. But the common man, however, or these humanitarians or whoever goes out here, whether they decide to protest, beat the streets, block this, block that, anything that they do is going to present a problem to the common man. Illegal or not, it's still going to be the common man. Good morning, Marcy and Elena's Mr. 777. Thank you guys for coming in and loving on the like button. I appreciate it. So we'll see what that looks like. I mean, and just think about it, the double speak and all of this, all of the optics. Do you guys realize that not too long ago, Trump invited this new guy, Mamdani, to the White House? And all of a sudden, now they have a head-to-head. Now they've created internal conflict for this whole narrative. So, it's always dangerous for the common man. It really is. So I really appreciate you guys. So I may come back on that. And we'll just see. We might just peel this thing down, but we know what the risks are. We know that the risks are high for the common man, and for the rhetoric, the dangerous rhetoric, there will always be a consequence for the common man that's going out here saying that they're going to resist, whether they are immigrants, whether they're U.S., whether they are born and raised here, whatever it is. But this whole food stamp thing is not going to go away. They're also probably testing it. I think here again is another opportunity to test when they get ready to bring on this digital ID. I shared a piece yesterday that came directly from this came from Zero Hedge, which, that's kind of our framing source there. I'll start referring to it. That was our framing source. But they did provide the bulletin from October saying, hey, Gates and who are, joined together, who is backed by Gates on the initiative to the transformation, the transformation that they want to do with your socioeconomic and your public resources, if you're dependent on that, being attached to your digital ID. So just hang in there. Like, it's kind of a lot to chew on, but yeah, but you guys, I will put that link in the description. I'll go back in there and do that. I tried to do it yesterday, but for whatever reason. But I mean, the Zero Hedge broke it down with the 8 or the 9 pieces of that infrastructure. They broke it down as to what they're going to do with this, a universal digital ID. The health, I remember, was at the forefront of it. Of course, your socioeconomic status, your misinformation, just about everything, your social economic interactions, your income, all of that is going to be a part of that. It's going to be a piece, a major piece, and it's all going to be interconnected. So, but yeah, that's what then there's a global immunization agenda 2030. So you have all these agendas that's going to take you to the same web. It's going to wrap you in the same web. It's going to entangle you. Once you get on, you're kind of in the once you're in the web, you're in the web. And I think that's what they did with the social media overall. It was to get everybody, to herd everybody into the same pot. And then so, there you go. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys so much for coming in. I got to get out of here. You know what today? You know the day. It's here we go again with the rat race. Okay. So thank you so much, Marcy T. Realize. Can I have a prayer from my fellow prayer warrior sisters, please? Yes, Marcy T. Without a doubt. It's done. It's done. Okay. We'll tag up later. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in. Realize. Thank you for always supporting, as well as Marcy T, prayer warrior. Love to you, and keep you lifted there, as well as Helena's Mr. 777. All right, guys. I thank you guys so much for coming in for such a brief moment. We'll talk about these implications, more implication and escalation. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. They're gearing up. It's like the perfect storm, the gumbo. They keep on injecting. They keep injecting these humanitarian pieces that could lead to escalation. And I think that's what the QRFs are for. So hang in there and watch. Fred Chambers 7030. All right. Thank you guys so much for loving on the like button. I'm going to get out of here and try to get this together. It's a rainy day around here, but I will see you guys later, and thanks so much for your support. Thank you guys. Bye for now.